playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll try to get it through the air. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Delaware! They put the first points on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks. You're able to come out. You run the ball. You throw the ball. And this offense right now is in a groove early.
The Bearcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Bearcats want to move quickly. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He tries to take the top off. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
And the Blue Hens trying to cash it in on first and goal. He'll do it himself. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose.
And what a great play.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this defense continues to bring the heat. First sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had 5 last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers in college football.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Already throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball.
There he goes! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They'll try to pop the draw. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for room at the 40. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. And the Blue Hens come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Swings it out to the flat. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Buys a little time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dumps it off in the flats. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Firing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Let's talk just for a moment about Sam Houston. They really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3, and maybe going to get a little bit of national attention.
Yeah, they had some bumps in the road early in the year, but this is a team that's starting to peak at the right time. They're building momentum, building confidence, stacking these wins. They want to...
Oh, he's got some space. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Figueroa. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Strickland. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Looking to scramble. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Give him 6. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. To the air on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Figueroa. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Blue Hens will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can. And
he's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Big fella moving. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th. Touchdown, Bearcats! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Fighting off the defender. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Blue Hens are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Blue Hens are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Delaware! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coffee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen and the defense ran right through it. Kick is in the air. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. The run from the shotgun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll keep it himself. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Makes the catch. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Offense gets set for second down. On the option. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bearcats can really attack on this second and short. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Strickland. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bearcats are on the move. Completes it in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Figueroa. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Bearcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. On the option. Now the toss. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think.
Turning it on! Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Blue Hens have moved it inside the 20. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Leaves it with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time, playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. The give on the option. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a lot of running room. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by 4 over.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.